Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2015 with me, Brad M73. As always, don't forget to hit that like and share button. Please comment, please subscribe for this and many more videos. You guys have been awesome. I just passed 12,000 subscribers yesterday. What was the day? That was April 25th. So, chugging along here. Thank you so much, guys, and let's get on with trying to get some XP in this game. So we're going to just try to take some jobs here. I've actually kind of played around with the game. I made a second profile just to kind of play for a few hours to familiarize myself a bit more with how the game works. And yeah. So let's see, front wheel hub, rear wheel hub, small rubber bushing. So we'll go in and buy all that stuff. Hub, front wheel hub, and rear wheel hub, I'm pretty sure. And we will put this up on the lifter. Just had a subscriber ask, why don't I get a second car and put it up on the, second lifter? Couldn't it, or actually wouldn't it go faster? But I don't honestly think it would go that much faster. Okay, I got to take this one off over here. And looks like the right side. Okay. No, because even though you have two cars up there, you can only work on one at a time. So yeah, it doesn't really make... I mean, you could, yeah, if you wanted to have another car up there, but it really doesn't make that much of a difference. Whoop. And it looks like I have to take this bottom piece off over here, because I got to get this little bushing out. See if I can... If you look right in here, you can see how rusted that part is, and that's the small bushing. I was looking for a bushing... I don't know if it was my last episode or when it was, but it seemed like there was... Or I don't know, maybe it was on my offline game. But I could not, for the life of me, find a bushing. And I think I figured out that they're probably up on these. See how there's rubber bushings up here, and I don't think I checked those. So if you've got a bushing that still says it's not replaced, there's actually four of them. There's one there, there's one right back there, you can see it, and then there's one on the opposite side there, and then there's another one like back over there somewhere. So yeah, so if you're... this game does take a while to get used to learn where all the different parts are, and here I'm like talking about, well, where's the crankshaft? It must be in the gearbox. Well, I know the cranks, turns the gearbox, so I think that's where my confusion laid. But please feel free to have a laugh at my expense, because I sure as heck am. Okay, so we got that done. And I think we just have to replace the front wheel hub and we'll be done. And then we'll have our first 1,000 XP. Or I think we will. I hope we will. I'll be very angry and then I'll punch a monkey. No, I won't punch a monkey because I don't have a monkey to punch. Okay. Wheel hub bearing, wheel hub. Oh. I kind of like the music in this game. Wait, did I switch? Oh, there we go. Sometimes switching too quickly from assemble to disassemble or from disassemble to assemble mode can kind of confuse the system a little bit. So if you are having some weird problem where you can't seem to get a part to install, just switch back into disassemble mode and then back into assembly mode, and that should fix the problem. Bammo, check the work order, everything is good. Bam, finished job. Got our first 1,000 experience. So let's go over, we're going to take a look at our toolbox here. We have some different things like the OBD scanner, the compression tester, the electronic meter. I need to do some more research because I've actually bought like the OBD scanner, and it's not like you just sit in the car and plug it into the dash like you did on the last version, or at least if that's the way it works, I'm doing something incredibly wrong. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some more research on those and get back to you. The repair tools chances don't really matter this early into the game, so I'm going to basically go with fast unbolting, I think, off the start. I think the last time I went with fast disassembly, and I think fast unbolting might be a little bit more useful. So I'm going to wait and see, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we still need 1500 XP. Let's take second job. I'm going to go for about a half hour, I think, in this episode. So we're already like, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes in or something like that. I don't think it's quite 10 minutes, but we're still a little ways in. And yeah, so timing belt, tensor timing belt and water pump, and sway bar front end link A. Whoops, sway bar front end link A, and we need belt tensioner, timing belt, and I think it was the water pump, wasn't it? This one should be pretty easy. So we've got everything right here, but we still have to take all this stuff off, because we have to get down to where the timing belt is, which is underneath this cover, aptly enough named the timing belt cover. Take the water pump off since we have to replace that anyway. Okay. So take that off, go into assemble mode. Just wait an extra second there to do that, and we'll plop everything back together. Okay. Civata pump. Serpentine belt. Belt tensioner. And there you go, so you have a brand new engine. And then we have to replace this guy over here. So I'm going to have to put this guy over on the lifter. And lift him up. Right click, then left click. So you have to left click, then hold the right mouse button, then left click again, and get into disassembly mode. Alright, so once we get the tire off, we can take this thing off here. Again, switch into assembly mode. Bam, 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 bam. And I think all green, finish the job. There we go. I kind of liked the kind of a more mission derived system from 2014, where it's, you actually feel like, a driver comes in and does a work order and things like that. And I don't know, I just kind of like the system on that a little bit better. Oh, we have a new car, a Katagiri Katsumoto. Oh. Okay, I'm really being racist right now. No, not really. Oh, I forgot. I need to sell all these. Okay. Okay, air, fuel, and oil filter, and then same thing as before, belt tension, timing belt. Some of these missions really seem similar. Air filter, oil filter, and what was the other one? Oh, fuel filter. And then it was all the timing belt parts again, I think. Oh. Where's the belt tensioner? Wait, did I click on... Oh, there we go. Belt tensioner. I think it was just a straight up timing belt and the R4 water pump. I think I can do all this right here. Yeah, some of these missions do seem a bit, maybe a bit repetitive, and I guess that's just going to happen in these types of games. I mean, if you play it long enough, yeah, it's bound to repeat itself. But it hasn't really reduced my enjoyment of the game, because you can still have certain things that seem repetitive, and then excuse me, you can still have something that'll throw you for a loop. And like I had one mission I was working on where I had taken all the timing belt stuff off. Had to take the head off and do a bunch of stuff with the crankshafts, or not the crankshaft, but the cam shafts, or whatever they're called. And then I realized that I had to replace a piston, so I had to take it all back apart again. So that kind of sucked. But that's how you learn. And I am not a mechanic by any stretch of the imagination. I used to work on my Jeep, and oh yeah, air filter. Oh, be in disassemble mode. I used to work on my Jeep. I replaced valve cover gaskets. I'm trying to think of all the engine work I used to do on that. That's probably why I had to replace the engine. No, but it was really easy to work on. Cars nowadays, like my Audi, forget it. There's no way I would work on that thing by myself. Okay. What? Oh, gotta be in disassembly mode. And then assemble mode. And then I think I have to I have to lift the other thing up. So, move it over to a lift. The invisible car, it's Wonder Woman's car. And I don't think I have to change the oil on this, do I? No, I just have to replace the oil filter. Whoop. See, there I did it again. Switch them back, and bang. Done. Next car, please. $2 for that. Now, when you start investing into your repair abilities, especially when you get it up to, like 90% chance and things like that. Whoops. You will actually start to, be able to actually repair certain parts and sell them for more than you would normally get. So, definitely keep that in mind. All right, let's take this job. Looks like we got brakes and suspension stuff. The Rhino Piccolo. I bet they call it a Piccolo because it's so tiny. That's what she said. Let's see here. Brakes, ABS module, brake caliper, and then standard. Okay, See if I can remember that. ABS module. ABS module. Holy crap, that's expensive. Oh, and then I can just click on brakes. Needed one of these. No, I don't need one of those. Need one of those. And I think I said a brake caliper, right? Yeah, I'm going to go with it. Yep. Front drive shaft, front wheel hub. Front drive shaft. And front wheel hub is this. Okay. I hate that you have to go back and actually look and highlight the car. Let's see, inner tie rod, outer tie rod, rear suspension, upper arm. Rear suspension, upper arm. Tie. Inner tie rod, outer tie rod. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this sucker right over on the lift because I know I am going to be lifting this bad boy up. And I'm going to see here. Okay, there. Okay. All right. I think one of the brake discs is the one over on this side. Okay. Pads are all right. That's the vented brake disc. Yep. Here's the outer tie rod. Replace that, put that back together, and then we are going to have to take out these two axles here, and we'll transition to the other side here. Yeah, I can tell that the bolts are being released a little bit faster now. Not too much. Like like in 2014, there were actually multiple stages to, you know, speeding up your, you know, how fast you would unbolt things. And this version just has one step up, so. Okay, gotta replace this. Oh, helps if I'm actually in the correct mode, doesn't it? Just that. Oh yeah, I gotta get the wheel hub bearing in there. There we go. Now I can put that in. Uh-oh. No, no, no. That was not the right caliper. Right caliper, there we go. Pretty sure I got everything done over here. There we go. I think we're going to have to replace one of the brake calipers on the back. Okay. Yeah, right there. And then this is the suspension arm over there. Okay. All right. So when you go into that examination mode, whoops, you are, or I am essentially, you know, highlighting. Let's see. yeah, if you go into 3 here, anything that you need to really replace is going to turn up in red. Brake pads are not. Of course, I haven't examined them. However, they are yellow. And you can also right-click to examine things. Some things you actually have to remove other things in order to examine them. So keep that in mind. But and then you obviously through the upgrade menu you can increase the speed with which you examine things. Okay. Put everything back together here. Hopefully you guys are keeping up. Going pretty fast here. And hopefully I don't need to take... Yeah. Okay, and now I can lower the car and replace the, what is it, one of the brake reservoirs or something like that? Where is it? Servo, oh yeah, back here. The ABS module. Oh yeah, that definitely takes a lot less time to bolt and unbolt the different things here. And I think that's... Oh, no, we're still not done. Outer tie rod. Did I not replace one? I had to have. Outer tire. Come on now. Come on. Where are we at? Oh, no. Well, that's the outer tie rod there. Which one do I have? Outer tie rod. What the heck is that? Oh, why did I take the hood off? Examine mode. Why is it not... It's 69. Oh, maybe... Oh, wait a second. Well, I'll tell you what. These things are cheap. Let's buy another one. Okay. Okay, that's everything. Let's go ahead and, I guess, put the hood back on the car. Since for some reason I took it off. Assemble body mode. There you go. Okay. And I think we've got time for one more job. So let's see what we got. Oh man, we're just under 1,500 experience, which is going to unlock the next car category, which will be pretty cool. Let's see here. Engine and suspension. Replace all filters. All right, we're going to take this job and shove it. Loading the Royale Bianco. So again, we will get the air filter, fuel filter, oil filter, and what else do we need? Front drive axle C, rear shock absorber, rear... Oh gosh. Front drive axle C. No, not a faxle. Oh, come on. Front drive axle C. I hope that was the right one. Yep. Rear shock absorber A. Rear shock absorber A. Rear shock absorber A. And then what was the last piece? It was rear suspension arm B. Rear suspension arm B. There we go. Okay. Redo or undo all this stuff here. And the more I play, the more I try to realize, like, okay, I want to do all the stuff, like, in the engine compartment, you know, first, or at least as much as I can do. That way, when I lift the car up, I have to do as few lifts and lowers as possible. And sometimes it's inevitably going to happen where you're going to have to raise and lower the car a few times, but, you know, just try to not do that as much as possible. All right, so we're going to put it over on the lift. And we'll replace the oil filter. Okay, now just kind of looking at the suspension here. Oh, this one might be easy. Okay. Oh. Gotta get some of that money back. And looks like everything else Oh no, we got the outer. Oh, yeah, we can sell that outer tie rod. Well, anyway, looks like everything else is on the back. All right, whoops, bonk. Okay, so we got stuff on both sides here. Okay, and then I think we have a small, is it the small rubber bushing? Let's go ahead and, well, let's see here. Examine mode. I don't think that is the bushing that we are looking for. Oh, it's definitely that one. I can see it right in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this tire off. Actually, I don't know that I needed to take the tire off, but why not, right? Why not? Okay. Put that back together. Oh, wait. What was the other thing I needed to replace? I thought it was something... Examination mode. Oh, maybe that was all of it. Man, I would have sworn there was some more red stuff over here. Is that everything? Oh, yeah, I guess it is. Okay. Let's put her all back together then. Okay. I think that's everything. Bam! Oh yeah! Oh, we're being crushed. Oh wait, no, there's nothing there. So we have 1,500 experience now. Unfortunately, though, we're gonna have to wait until the next episode to use that. And I guess we'll start off on like a royal crown here, because that's gonna be the next step up in automobiles for us. So guys, thanks again for watching. I'm sitting here playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. It just came out, I think, on April 22nd or 23rd. No, 22nd, 23rd, 22nd. I don't know, 22nd or 23rd. I think even the developers don't know for sure. But yeah, it just came out this year, and I originally backed the Kickstarter because I really enjoyed Car Mechanic Simulator 2014, and this one so far has been better. Graphically, it's a step up. Runs perfectly smooth. I mean, I'm always getting, right now I'm getting 105 frames a second. Unfortunately, I'm only recording in 30 frames a second, so you guys can't really see how beautiful this game looks. There's a few little things in it. Some of the reflections, especially out on the test track, are kind of corny, and little bits and bobs here and there. But so far, I've been very pleased. It's been a very stable game, and it's only $20 on Steam, so you can't really beat that. So pick it up and give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't like it, but hopefully you will like it. Be sure to comment, share, and please subscribe for this and many more videos from me, Bradham73. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye for now.